Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Memory here. Thank you guys for tuning in and subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, girl, what you waiting for? Anyway, today we're going to be talking about um, highlighter, bronzer, and eyeshadow. Where I place it, how I place it, and the brushes that I use. All right. Without wasting any much of your time, let's get right into it, shall we? If you see me looking down, I've got my mirror down here that I'll be using for to see where I'm placing everything. Please bear with me. I'm just recovering from a cold, so my voice is a bit rusty. Let's talk about bronzers, the highlighters, and blushes first. So be mindful because the way you place your product on your face changes the whole shape of your face, right? It changes everything. Everywhere that you place something, it changes your face somewhere, somehow, right? So, a bronzer. What do we use a bronzer for? I've got this bronzer. I just got this just recently from NARS. Your bronzer um, is used to warm you up. It brings a big color onto your face, um, and I like the bronzer just because it gives you that natural sun-kissed look. Like we're always looking for a sun-kissed look, so that the bronzer gives you that. If you want to take pictures and you want the natural sun-kissed look, put on your bronzer. Put on your bronzer on everywhere that you put your contour, and you will be right and good to go. And then our blush. So blush is the same as your bronzer. It brings back color onto your skin. Like I used to think that just because I'm black or I'm brown, I really don't need a bronzer. Uh, uh, bronzer. I really don't need a blush until I started using blushes. And then I was like, oh, wow, it actually lights up my face. It gives color to my face, that uh, the pinkish color onto your face, and it makes a difference on your skin, honestly speaking. And then the highlighter, it just brings out a glow, like that natural, sort of like natural glow. It depends though on how you place it and how much you place on the top of your cheekbones. It depends on how much you place on it. If you go overboard, it's gonna be hard to blend, and it won't give you that natural glow. But if you put it at night and you've got a lot of highlighter, it will give that pop of color on your cheeks. So let's get into placement. Right. So this is the bronzer that I'm using today. It's from NARS in the shade Casino. So I use an angled brush for my bronzer. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's angled. So the way I do it is this part here, this part goes that way, right? So that it comes like that. So your bronzer, you put it on top of your contour. You always put it on top of your contour. So let's that tap a little bit, and then Just tap it in. Yeah. You just want to put a little bit at a time and just tap it in. You want a bronzer that's warm toned, not cool toned, especially if you're black or brown. Um, you want a bronzer that is warm toned. So you can use a bronzer, or you can use a warm powder foundation as well. So everywhere that you put your contour, you want to place your bronzer on top of that. Yeah. Now I will take my um, blush. So for my blush, I like using this kind of brush. This is a highlight brush from Fiera, but I like using it um, for my blush. So for a blush, I'm using this one from um, Hourglass. It's like that. So you want a blush that is warm as well, a bit of pink. Um, you can use orange as well. You can use red. It can be shimmer. It can be matte. It's up to you. But I like this highlighter just because it just adds that pop of color. Yeah, you always want to use a um, fluffy brush. So I tap in there and then tap out, and I smile. So this is a shimmery blush, and then I put it right here, yeah, on the apple of your cheeks. See that? And you can always build on it, you know, you can always build on it. If you start with a light hand, you can always build on your blush. That's one thing that I like about um, a blush. You can always build it onto it until you get the right pop of color that you want. So I put it on there and then I go like this. Don't ask me why, but I just like my nose to have some color. Yeah. And I always go up to there and then up here a little bit. Just a little bit, not all the way to the top, just a little bit. And then you go back with your bronzing brush and just go like that so that you get rid of any harsh lines that would have formed from that. And then you get your blender that you use for under your eyes and you just blend to get rid of any harsh lines as well. Yeah. You see that? Yeah. Now we go on to our highlighter. So, like I said, a highlighter is a glow. So I like using this brush here, a fluffy brush. I don't know if it's focusing. A tapered brush, or you can even use a fan brush. I don't have a fan brush here, but sometimes I use a fan brush as well. So, just because I am black or brown or dark, whatever you want to say, I like using a highlighter that is golden. This is my highlighter that I use. It's from MAC. So what I do is I tap into this one, right? And then tap into this one as well, like lightly, so that there's just a hint of color there. And then on the top of my cheekbones. So we've done our bronzer and then we've done our blush here. On top of that blush, that's the highest part of our cheekbones, right? That's where you want to place your highlighter as light as you can um, so that it's easy to blend. Yeah, it gives you that natural glow. Yeah, and I like putting it here as well. Just there, and on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow. Yeah, just to define my lip, and it will act as a guide as well for my lip liner. And here, and then for my nose, like using my pinky, so I will slot the in that one just like that, and then on the tip of my nose, I just go like that, and then put it up there to get rid of any harsh lines. Yeah, and then I take that as well and put it over there. This is where the fan brush will be handy, just um on your brow bone there. Yeah, and then just after I've done my highlighter, I go back with that sponge again and just get rid of any harsh lines. And I'll get that. over there as well. I didn't add any more product on there. Just whatever was on the brush, right? And then we go back with our blush, not adding anything on there. And then we go back with our bronzer brush. We're not adding on anything on there as well. We're just getting rid of any harsh lines. Now, with an angled brush, this is the last step. I go back with my um, bronzer and I dip and tap, and then I just go here on my nose where I contoured my nose. Like that. You don't want to leave your contour. And voila, we are done. I'm just gonna go and finish up this look and I'll be back. Right, this is my finished look for today. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you so much, guys, for taking your time out to watch this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that red button down below and join the fam. Thank you so much, guys. I have to love you and leave you. Until next time, catch